Hello and welcome to another video. In this one we've got Fern, Scout and Rollo. We will be going for a walk, specifically trying to find dogs behind windows and fences that Fern and Scout have been being reactive to with their owner. We do come across some. I won't spoil the level of reaction and or intensity. As you can see, Rollo's already in the house, so this is not me arriving at the house and going in. I have already gone in, got Rollo in, and then went back to the car to get my camera holder, get my poo bag holder and various other bits and bobs, a coat as well, I think, because it was cold. So again, as I usually do, I'm showing the whole process. No, I haven't shown going into the house with Rollo, but I'm going to show the whole process with Fern and Scout. This is going to be another long form video. The point to that is I want to be transparent and authentic. I'm not cutting stuff out. I'm not hiding things. Everything that you're going to see, everything you're going to hear is exactly how I do things with all dogs. Doesn't matter on their history, doesn't matter on their breed. When we're doing socialization and learning to just let things go in the outside world, this is how we do it. Interestingly there, Fern was volunteering and first to have his harness put on. It's unlike him. He usually likes to run around a bit and bark a few times and howl, and then he'll come and stand still ready to have his harness on. But today, well, not today, this was a week ago or so, at this time he was there ready to roll, which was yeah, nice and different. Usually it's Scout that has the harness on first, and she is also stood there patiently waiting. Rollo doesn't wear a harness. He just has a flat collar around his neck, which I clip on the leash. Different for this walk, so I can have one dog in each hand of Fern and Scout. Rollo is going to be clipped to me via my hands-free leash, which means he's tied around my waist. Not a biggie, that just makes my life easier. The video recording is chest mounted, so I've got a holder on my chest. So Rollo's attached to me, Fern and Scout in one hand each, and I'm filming from a chest mounted camera. That does occasionally mean if I'm pointing in a weird direction, the filming is pointing in a weird direction, hopefully, because I haven't watched all of this back yet. I've watched some of it. Hopefully that means any of the juicy footage is captured and caught, but the problem with chest mounted stuff when you're on your own is you don't face where you think you face. Your face can turn away from your chest and you can be facing completely different direction to the camera, but it is what it is. Anyway, all three dogs going out for a walk. A little bit of slowness getting out the door as we wait for them to be calm. If I need to voice over, I will. I shouldn't do because I was mic'd up for this walk, so it should be able to go onto original audio. You will hear me waffling on about whatever I feel like waffling on about when we're walking, and yeah, you won't hear from me unless I have to interject for anything.
Brick wall. Oh, I didn't notice that got knocked. Hang on, I'm gonna have to tighten that. Why is that loose? Sorry, well, sorry people. Something's going on with my holder, and that's not good. Is that better? I think so. Okay, I can go. Alright, so we've got a pushchair. We will give them a wide berth if they're coming this way, or if they're giving us a wide berth. So I got pulling from Fern. Want a little bit more calm than that. Wasn't awful. It's getting a bit much. I know they just want to go say hello. Because they like people. If they're going to cross me. Morning. Thank you for that. We'll wait for Rollo to have a pee on the bush. Apparently he's going to stand on my foot. I don't want you going around the back of me, Fern. Not at all. That's not the right time for that. Correction for my hands. I've got a pull from Fern that we don't really need. She's dangling. Okay, I'm just going to wind him in a bit. He is pulling again. Do you know what? I might just attach Rollo to my waist. It might make my life a bit easier. Oh, there's a dog coming. We'll do that after. Obviously they're going to want to go and meet or say hello, and I understand totally why the other owner has crossed the road. This is a lot coming at you. An awful lot. Right, we'll wait. Scout's still having a sniff, so we're not moving. We'll just wait until everyone's now having a sniff. Okay. Morning. So they're on the other side of the road. Okay, I've got a pull, so I'm going to slow that down. I'm going to wait. Now I will attach Rollo to my waist. Sorry, you probably can't see what I'm doing. It'll be off camera. If it reaches. I got chonky in my old age. No, I haven't. That's good. Right. So Rollo's hands free. He's just attached to my waist. I like that leash. My wife, Fern. Fern's on a mission, isn't he? Quite a lot of pulling there, but Scout stopped for a sniff. We will do likewise. Want to encourage stopping and sniffing. So I'm going to overtake. So we've got some sniffing going on down here. So there's a CAT that lives in this house. We're just walking past. This is why Fern's so excited about it. We've seen the CAT before quite a few times, and it's exciting to him. Not Fern's worst pulling, but not his best. Our last walk together, he wasn't this intense, but the walk before that, he was a lot worse. Let's wait for Rollo. He's doing his own thing in a minute. I don't know where the dogs are going to want to go. They are allowed to choose. Rollo's missed the smell there. Fern and Scout behind me. They're doing some smelling. Both of them are. Rollo's got his eyes front. There they are. There's a lot of staff here across the road in the car park. Rollo's clocked it, these two haven't. They want to go the other way. Okay, we've got a disagreement of direction here. Who's going to choose? Okay, so they've I'm not going to say anything or do anything. I'm going to give the dogs free choice here. I want to see what they decide upon between themselves. I haven't got a good view. Should there? I think I've got the camera zoomed in. Hang on, I'm just going to try and fix the camera. So I think I've got it zoomed in rather than zoomed out, but I've got to take it out the holder to do that. And Fern's about to walk around the back of me while I'm trying to do that. We don't want that. Sorry, it's going to be a bit cocked while I re-screw this back in. There we go, I've zoomed out so we can see now. Right, that's better. Okay, dogs, let's go. Where are we going? What are they going to do? All right, they want to go straight across. All right, go on, straight across. That's acceptable. Right, there's people on the oval. Which way? Fern wants to go this way. I guess that's the only way in. Untwist all of this. now Scout's chosen the direction. Rollo's trying to go somewhere else. Yeah, we can go around to the left, that's okay. Oh, no real pulling from anybody. Nice. Okay, Scout wants to go around to the right, Rollo the left. They're off. Rollo hasn't finished smelling yet. Rollo's down here, having a pee. He's going to go behind me. Okay. Alrighty. Strange choice of direction, dogs. Strange choice of direction. Okay, some people playing football, so we'll just be careful of that. I don't want to get hit by a football, thanks very much. Rollo's heading straight across the oval. Oh, we'll wait, Fern's having a smell. I don't really know where we're off to. They're pulling towards the people. Seems peculiar. Rollo's walking behind me again, so I will turn around as we go. Fern's saying hello to him. There are gaps across here. Oh, okay, we can get out on that side, that's fine. A bit much pulling there. Strange day. My weather app this morning when I got up said it was going to be a beautiful sunny day. As you can see, it's cloudy. Whatever. Warm still, it's 20 degrees, which is weird. There's two little dogs behind us, but they're a long way away. I don't know why we've stopped. No dogs doing anything. They all just stood here looking around. Shall we? Didn't, honestly, the opposite of pulling I suppose is nice, but I didn't really come here to stand still. Rollo's got behind me again. I'm just going to pull him that side. Okay, so just an indication of how badly Fern's pulling one finger through the hole. Not a struggle at all. There is a little bit of tension on the leash. I'm okay with this because this is not hard. He's walking quite nicely now. I have a suspicion they're going to take me left when we get through the oval, and we're going to walk along the main road for a minute, and then we're going to, hello, that's a bit much, then we're going to go down the side street, which is, I'm pointing straight at it now, it's behind those trees, and I don't know why they're fascinated by that route. That was funny. Scout's off on our own little mission. We're not going over there, Scout. Or maybe we are. Fern's come back. Go on then. Weird. Don't know what the attraction is down here. Oh, what's here? Oh, all of them are loving it. Whenever that is. because they are going to start running around. Rollo, this way. Fern's eating something. Scout's not. Fern's also picked up a stick on the leash. Don't know what Fern found. I wasn't looking at him. Looking up that tree though. Sorry, there's not really any dogs in shot. I'm walking in a straight line in front of me and the dogs are to my left and to my right. Fern's off on a side quest. They are down here, I promise. Oh, there's a dead bird. I best not eat that. Come on in. Rollo's dragging me along, alright. Occupational hazard of walking 3 dogs. You don't know which one of them's going to pull you. Fern wants to get to this tree. Oh, someone's hat. One of the side streets over there. Right, we can cross there. Yeah, alright, we'll go along the over here. Stop! Fern's getting a jog on. Oh, well, I was going to go toilet. Let's get a bag. Wow, Rollo, that's big. And of course he's not going to wait for me because he's not usually tied to my waist. Just adjust his leash a bit. Sorry people, if you can see that. Tough. Get it. And Fern and Scout don't go marching on. I see a bin ahead. Good. Honk honk. Okay. Where are we going, dogs? We're going up here, are we? Okay. Oh, there's an olive tree. Oh, where's olives? Wow. That one's going to be productive, isn't it? Oh, lemons. Interesting. And a grapevine as well. Almost like I live in a warm country. Except it's Melbourne, so I don't. Right, Fern's getting a little bit pully here, so I'm going to stop. Right, we've never been down this road before. I've never been down this road before. I don't know if the dogs have or not. Rollo certainly hasn't. No idea where this goes, or if it's a cul-de-sac or what the deal is. Fern's got something up his nose because he just wants to move forward. Scout's off in someone's front garden. Yeah, I have no idea. I know what's behind this. If we walk straight through the properties in front of us, we get to somewhere we've been. But I don't know if this road does that. Don't know where it goes. Oh, I'm sorry, Rollo. Fern's pulling me and you got in my way. I don't know where he's going. I'm just following him, seeing what he's up to. Something's up his nose, and that's quite interesting to me. That something has got him going. Oh, he found something on the floor. He's going to be good at that, Fern. Rollo wants to find out what it is. It's someone's garden, so maybe we don't go in there. Okay, I've got too much pulling going on here. It's time to knock this on the head. What he's got behind me. I don't know if there's a pathway that goes from the corner of this little road through to the other road, or whether we have to go back the way we came. Don't know. There's a green space here. There should be a container. We can have a sniff around the green space if you like. Of course, you go straight for the rough ground. Yep. A little bit of pulling going on, so I'm going to stop. A bit too much for my liking. Oh, I've got two different directions on the go. Feather. Oh, Rollo stopped. When he puts the brakes on, there's quite a lot of force there. Okay. Oh, you're going to the toilet. Alright, we've got another poop. Great. Just going to get that, folks. Sorry. course you're getting wrapped up around the leashes. Where did you put that, Fern? I can't even see it. Just watch you do it. What? How is that a disappearing poo? I genuinely can't see it. Am I going mad? Am I in the right place? Complete fail. Cannot see. Well, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. Don't know where that is. Fern did a poo. I don't see it. Alright. No, you didn't. You don't squat for... No, he doesn't squat to pee. He pees on 3 legs. Well, I tried. Where it is. Let's go. Wherever you want to go, dogs. Weird. I can't believe I couldn't find that. Alright, back where we came from, and we'll go past some houses on the way home that we need to go past. We'll see what we get. Don't know where you're going, Scout. Cheeky. Let's put past this side of the road. Stone stuck in my boot, making me clip as I walk. There's a lot of building work going on down there. Rollo's behind me. Right. So the way we're going to have to go to find dogs. That way. So we need to come out this road, turn right, go back towards the oval, go either through the oval property or round it, and then head to one of the back streets on the way to home. Okay, and then at the crossing. Dropped Fern's leash, thank you Rollo, stood on Fern's leash. Save my bacon, Rollo. So my suggestion is we just keep walking in a straight line, go around the back of the oval, know where I want to get to. Oh, there should be a bin here I can put poo in. I don't think it's a wise idea to go into the football field. They are beginning to play. Go around the outside. Two dogs in front, one behind. Surprised Rollo's behind me. Right, bin, here we go. Let's get rid of this. See where they want to go. If they want to go around the back, that's okay. If they want to go around the front, that's okay. Scout wants to go around the front. Get out of there. I don't know what's in that bucket. It's not for you. Yeah, the food's out. You're not having that. Morning. You can't have the ball. Right, we've got to go straight on and then back to the road. So we'll follow the... You can't have it. Come on. Okay, we'll go straight across. Yeah, we've got right way. So behind the ambulance people, and then we've got to go left down that street. And then we're going to find dogs behind fences. That was fun. My hand stings after that. So I don't know if anyone or any of that was caught on camera. The footballers kicked a ball over the netting behind the goals, and that ball was coming right for Rollo's head. So I stuck my hand out and slapped it away. And It hurts. I stuck my leg out too. I was unsure whether I was going to knee it away, bat it away, or what was going to. Oh, can we not get through here? Oh, we kind of can. It's not the best of routes, dogs, but that's what you chose. Okay. Oh, we can. There's a gate there. Fine. Single file. Nice. Right, there's a dog in front of us. There's a nice Porsche. Very nice Porsche. Are we going to be allowed to say hello, or is this person going to try and go around us? I think they're going to try and go around us. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, they are. Shame. A shame. Like, thank you. And now you notice. Now they've noticed. Unlucky dogs, unlucky. That's a shame. Come on. A little bit of a pull there from Fernie boy. Right, so this house on the corner on the left is one of the houses. There's two dogs here which cause hassle. Don't know why. Don't really care. It doesn't matter. We're just going to walk past. I'm not going to allow any silliness. One thing I am going to do, Fern's already trying to take evasive manoeuvres. The thing I am going to do, and quite deliberately, is gauge Rollo's reaction to everything. If Rollo doesn't care about these dogs, there's nothing wrong with these dogs. It is plural, there are two here. So Fern's already pulling. He's already whining, so we're going to stop. And we're going to wait for a sec. And he's still whining. You won't pick that up on camera. It's very, very faint. Oh, no, that's a bit louder. Okay, a bit much there. I think Rollo's interested. Rollo knows there's a dog here. Or two. And Fern's doing Fern things. Trying to avoid. No, they're not here. Okay, we'll carry on. Oh, that pulls. Absolutely not. So, Fern doesn't like confrontation. He really doesn't. This is why he's pulling like a freight train here. He just wants to get away. Does not want to get into a confrontation. Scout, on the other hand, being a cattle dog, loves it. And Rollo, being a Tibetan Mastiff, also not in any way, shape or form. And Rollo stopped. Rollo's pulling me backwards. Caring about confrontation. Rollo doesn't care. He's fine. Right, the dog's in the window, so I'm going to have a good grip on it. Rollo's in my way. Thank you, Rollo. Beautiful dog. It's a what they call a rough collie here. That's what I would call a Sheltie. It's in the window. We're just beautiful. We're just going to carry on walking. We don't care. That is it. We just don't care. We'll go straight across here. See, Fern wants out. Fern is pulling to get away. And I'm not going to play that game in the road. Like I say, I don't do that in the road. We will get across before I deal with it. I'm not ever going to play that game in the road, because if you get into the habit of just, look at the state of Rollo, automatically stopping when you get a pull in a road, one day you're going to do it in a busy road and you're going to get splattered. Look at that. He doesn't want to be anywhere near that place. I'm just going to wait. I'm not in a rush. I want Fern to calm down. And if that means we've got to sit here for a bit, we will sit here a bit. You see he's in his absolute power pose. The pose that gets ready to move forward at full speed and full power. Okay, we'll slowly move forward now. I'm waiting on Rollo because he's dragging his heels. Doesn't want to go. Right. A little bit further to move on to the next one, which I think is 2 blocks over, and then we will turn around and come back towards home. But that was reasonably good from Fern. It clearly doesn't want the confrontation, clearly doesn't like it. But when the dog was in the window barking at him, he did not raise to the bait. Neither did the Scout actually, which is nice. Did not lose his mind and start whining and barking uncontrollably like he sometimes does. There's people coming. Right, we'll cross the road. Because the house we need to go past is on the other side of the road and it's quiet at the moment. So let's get that done. It's a school on the left where we were just walking. There's nobody there on a Saturday. And there's no houses down that side of the road. It's industrial buildings. So we'll get to the correct side of the road. And so about 200 to 300 metres ahead is another house with dogs in the garden which have caused problems. He's pulling again, so we're going to stop. And we're going to go past that house and we'll turn around and go back. I'm going to sneeze, sorry. Oh, he's got behind me. Awkward. Okay. Both Fern and Scout are starting to pull. Scout was joining in then. We're going to get peed on. Fern's sticking his head in where Rollo's trying to pee. I don't think Rollo's of a mind to give up and probably just pee on him. Okay, so Fern's walking reasonably nicely there. He just head down towards something to smell, but he wasn't really pulling hard. Rollo's pulling me now. What? Well, something is exciting down here. I've had all 3 of them pull at some point. Okay. Noted. There is something interesting down here to the dogs. I can't smell it or see it or hear it. Can't smell anything, my nose is a mess. I'm having real bad hay fever. So we had a lot of rain a few weeks ago and a warm part of autumn, and a lot of the eucalyptus trees are flowering. It's smelling my nose a lot. Fern is really getting into this. Not even Rollo's putting pressure on me. This is very abnormal for Rollo. Very. Scout's the only one not really pulling, which was a minute ago. There's definitely something going on down here. Well, I've got about 200 metres to go. We'll go past the house. And then we'll be doing a bit of nothing. And back home. There we go. Fern is really leaning into this. He's not interested in the mattress. He's got something else on his mind. I don't know what. The dogs don't. It was the mattress they were trying to get to. Oh, I wonder if there's a CAT or something down here. Because Fern has a far more intense interest in CATs than any of the other 2. Look, he's really pulling on that. We're going to stop here for a minute. I'm not amused by that. He's really digging his heels in. Yeah, huh? Something interesting too. Yeah, it's whatever it is at that property. And he's off. Yeah, his pulling's lessened a little bit. Not back to how it's been for most of the walk, but it's not quite as intense. So whatever it was at that house. It's just back to cat. Rollo's getting in the bush. Thanks, Rollo. Okay, Fern's pulling like a train. Not doing that. Can't get across. Nothing in our way. I'll get across and stop. What are you eating? Bark? There's nothing down there except bark. I'll go this way. Oh, I'm just going to stop him here. This is ridiculous. I'm walking for an hour and you're getting worse. Let me pick some of the flowers out of you. They're sticking quite well. I need to give you a proper brush when we get home, right? Excuse me. Of course you do, Rollo. We'll have to wait. Fern's been silly again. Oh, and Scout. They both want to go. So this one says beware of dog on premises, but I haven't heard a bark and I haven't seen anything. So that's one of the properties, but don't usually get any issues there. It's the one coming up on the right, just past this turning on the left, which causes some issues sometimes. Oh, there are. I've published a short reel from the, see the turning on the left, might not be on the screen very well, there's turning on the left down there. There's 2 alleged guard dogs, which, judging by Rollo's reaction to them, probably aren't. They're just domestic dogs, because he wanted to go up and see them. When you put him in front of a real guard dog, he gives it space. So I think they aren't guard dogs. However, I wasn't planning on going in front of them because the property is huge and they could be anywhere on it, including in the house. I only did it with Rollo because there was an opportunity, they were out, so I took it. But it would be useful to do if I could find those, if I could guarantee those dogs were out. If I'd driven past and seen them, which is what happened the first time, taking these 2 there would be useful. I think it would be good to just go and sit. It's in an industrial state, so no one cares if the dogs are barking. We're very used to it. So if I walk there with another dog and there's some barking going on, I'm not going to find angry people coming out of the house saying, oh, go away, I'm winding my dog up. Sorry, I lost Rollo, I didn't know which side of me it was. Yeah, there's some tape across the footpath in front of us, which was making me think the footpath is closed. I'm just waiting for Scout, to finish having smells. Maybe where the tape is the house. No, the house I'm thinking of is here. Right, okay, we've got 2 houses to go. It's the 2-story house here. They have dogs in the back, or maybe it's the one closer to us on it, I can't remember. And they can kind of get a little bit of their nose around the corner of the fence and they like to bark. How far do we have to go? So we can turn around. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, right, this way you can see through the gate. Okay. We'll go all that way. That's a bit further than I wanted to go. Well, this is where I wanted to come to. We're at the house where we get barked at, and sometimes causes Fern to have a little bit of a get me away from here moment, and there's nothing doing. No dogs are here. I don't know, walk to the end of the road, that's a long way. Oh, they all want to climb. Sorry, Rollo. Fern and Scout are both getting a little pulley here. Well, a lot pulley. Worse than they've been all walk. Oh, I see they've laid some new concrete on the path, that's why the path is fenced off. We'll go around. Oh my word, we've got pulls going on. Oh, there's a little dog coming. I might have to give the little fella some space. Right, let's go around the wet concrete, shall we? Let's go this side. Oh, excuse me. We'll give these people some space with their little dog. That's not fair. Right, we'll give them direction. We've got some pulling going on.
So I'm going to interject here because these two people who are walking at me, as you can see in the freeze frame, have a small dog with them. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is. King Charles, I think. They saw us coming for miles and they just continued to walk at me and walk at me. So I'm thinking in my head, great, we can say hello to your dog. That would be lovely. And as you'll see, at the last moment, they bail out and they decide they're not going to let their dog come say hello and they walk across the grass away from me. Well, the three dogs I've got with me at this point all want to say hello. And it's really annoying when people do that. If you don't want to say hello, make it quite obvious, please, because I've got three friendly dogs who would love it. I'm not worried about saying hello. I would actually quite genuinely like the dogs to say hello to your dog. And you're walking straight at them up to the point you are now in the dog's personal space. I meant to say no. It was like taking candy off a baby at that point, and the dog's rightly a bit wound up about it. Yeah, annoying when people do that. Anyway, I'll play it. I'll let you see it. The dogs all worked to me. The little dogs perhaps didn't. But it would have been wise to make that a bit more obvious to me. But hey, just a complaint about Joe Public.
All right, you two, give him some space. Hello. You can say hello if you want. Now we wait. That's a lot of strength for all those three dogs. So, not particularly nice, not calm, wanted to say hello, but put my brakes on. No. They didn't want to say hello, and that's all right. But the rule for that is that I will stand there and do nothing, and I will let you pull out trains until you can be calm. When you're calm, I will allow you to move forward. Dropped another leaf. Not very clever. Yeah, that's how I do it. I don't want or need the commands. It's not what we're doing. The onus is on the dogs to figure it out. If you're calm, you can say hello. If you're not, you can't. Warm. Knock the camera up. Went for Rollo. So there's a dog there. They don't seem to care. Oh, there you go. Brilliant. No reactivity to a dog behind a house window or a fence today. What we like. Perfect. It's a poo for you to smell. Oh, none of them wanted to. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to take an immediate right down here. I know there's been dogs bark at us last time I came down this street with them. And we're on our way home. Oh, there's another one. Ooh, a noisy car. So, no significant reaction at all. Nice. Nice. We've got a pulley fern. Yep, we're going straight down here. Right, CATSs are the thing that's most likely to crop up down here. There is a dog somewhere about 4 or 5 houses down. Can hear barking already. So Fern's on edge. His head's pointing at things. He's trying to find out where that's coming from. In fact, there should be one either side of us here. If I recall correctly, maybe we're not far enough down the street yet. I think it's the next one. There's a junction on the left coming up, and I have a feeling there's a dog in the house on the left and a dog in the house on the right of it. So that's going to be more intense. See if we get anything out of Fern. He's walking nice again now. Something about that main street we were on that really gets him going. Interesting. What? A little bit. It's probably too much for my liking, so I'm going to stop. See, perfect Rollo. No pressure on the leash from Rollo at all. He just stops because I stop. He's not perfect. Sometimes he does, but now he hasn't realised the other 2 dogs have stopped as well as me. Somebody on that side of the street likes their black cars, don't they? Black Land Rover and a black Range Rover. Black wheels, black car. Whereas the Land Rover and the Drive are very dark grey. Sure. Oh, you're pooping now. Okay. Right, we'll have to clear this one up. I'm going to have to drag Rollo and Fern back a bit. At least I can see this poop. So we will be able to get this one. I can find where I put the bag. Where did I stuff the bag? In my pocket. Leaf. Yeah, here we go. It's this corner. There is a dog either side of us on this corner. Right, Fern's already getting into this. Yeah, let's stop at that. Right, hopefully we've announced our presence to the dogs, but probably not. We're not exactly making a lot of noise. The wind's in the wrong direction, so if they're out in the gun, they won't smell us till we're past. But this should be it. There should be two dogs aware of our presence, one either side of us. And after making such a big deal of it, what's the bet? We get nothing. Oh well. Such is life. Gentle pull here from Fern. He's not putting any effort into that, so I'm letting it go. Just got a couple of fingers through the leash and I'm not struggling. Fern's going to the toilet. No, he's not. No, he did go. That was very quick. I thought he failed for half a second then. Sorry, Rollo, I've got to go and get that. I need to drag you to where I'm going.
So as I stand up from collecting this poo, I knock my camera and it records upside down for a little bit of time. So I will spare that craziness and I will double or quadruple speed the next section until the camera is returned to its correct way up. Yeah, whoops, sorry.
Alrighty, that'll have to do. Sorry, I don't know how long I've been recording upside down. Where is it? Apologise, I'll probably just edit that bit out or speed run it at stupid speed. Okay. So where did they come from? Must have been that house. Oh well. So we've got to go left and right. Wonder if Ethan's been rejected from work. My wife has just called me. Well, not actually that far from home, I don't think. I'm going to call her back because my son went to work and he was having trouble with nosebleeds, and I'm very close to where he works, so it might be I gotta go pick him up. So we'll cross the road. I'm going to stop filming while I make a phone call, then I'll be back. Stop. Okay, phone call was nothing important, not anything wrong with our son, so we'll carry on. I really don't like the instability I've got going on at the minute with this. Don't know what's going on. The camera's just not stable. Everything seems tight. I have to sort that out when it's off me. Make do. That's not the best footage. Oh, I can hear people shouting. Is that carrying all the way from the football field? I suppose it could be. I'd be surprised. But the wind's in the right direction for it. Right. Definitely CATS's down this street. Have seen one under the tree on the right hand side of us now. Not today, mind you, previously. It's the only one I can recall. Thank you. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, it's a bit late now. I'd have gone that side of the road if I'd known there's a dog there. But none of them cared, so all good. Sorry, Scout. Fern was pulling forwards and you were pulling backwards. Yeah, we can cross the road if you like, dogs. No one coming? All good? Oh yeah. Right, that should be it. There shouldn't be any more dogs to worry about except the one in their street, if it's out in the garden, which seems to be quite rare, so don't be too bothered about that. And we'll see Fern do his usual avoid curve, and Fern do his usual avoid curve, and Scout want to go have a squabble. Just because. What I'm quite curious about is what Rollo's going to do. Oh, that's a little dog across the road. Scout's noticed it, the other two haven't. Getting a lot of no dog footage. They are here, I promise. We do need to cross the road at some point. This Fern's gone loose leash, my word. Been that way for a few seconds. Alright, here we go. Check the traffic. We're good. Okay, let's go. Maybe she's twisted right. I want to watch Fern here carefully. I want to see what his avoid curve looks like versus, I know what Scout's going to do. And I also want to know what Rollo's going to do. I'm intrigued to see Rollo's reaction to this scenario. I very much doubt he would care. If I know my own dog. And that will allow me to make an assessment. I'm going to shorten Scout's leash right up, because if she wants to try anything silly, the answer is no. So they don't care. Even she just walked past.
Okay, I'm just repeating the footage here as we walk past this property on the right hand side. I want you to focus on Fern here, who is doing absolutely nothing abnormal whatsoever. That's the first time I've ever known him walk past that property in a completely normal manner. So I've freeze framed it here so I can carry on talking. We'll pick up in a few seconds. It's nearly the end of the video, so I'll just keep talking over the end. Fern's never walked past that property nicely. So what's changed? Why has he just walked past that as if it's a perfectly normal thing for him to do it every day, which he's never done before? He's usually whining, he's pulling to get over the other side of the road because he doesn't like confrontation. There's a dog behind the fence of this property on the right we've just gone past that Scout likes to have a little to do with at the gate if she can and when she can. Fern wants absolutely nothing to do with it whatsoever. So back to my question, why? What's changed? What's different? It's not because of me. It's absolutely not because of me. The reason Fern has not done anything unusual here, or unusual for him, but behaved completely normally, is Rollo. It's because Rollo's just walked past that property and Rollo's influenced Fern on this walk. And Fern's picked that up off him. He's right next to Rollo, and Rollo did not break stride for that property walk past, and Fern's picked that up off him after being with him for an hour and a little bit, and that's the change. That's I haven't got a better example of what a model behaviour dog is all about and why they're so good. Absolutely perfect. Fern's change in behaviour there is down to Rollo and only down to Rollo, nothing to do with me. And the science behind that is eventually you can withdraw the model behaviour dog, and then the other dog will be able to behave like that normally. But for that particular property, we're going to have to get Scout over the enjoyment of the confrontation, because she does enjoy it. There's no hiding that. She does enjoy the confrontation with that dog there. So we'll have to get her over that. Otherwise, Fern will keep responding to that, and he will keep trying to avoid the scenario. But because Rollo was there, and Rollo was perfectly calm, absolutely nothing doing from Fern. Yeah, that's not a me thing. That was a dog teaching another dog moment, and it's absolutely sublime. I genuinely don't have a better bit of footage demonstrating that. Anyway, here we are at home. This is the end of the walk. I'm just getting them undressed, showing you the end. I'll go put the harnesses on the table, and that is it. I get Rollo, and we get back in the car and we go home. So I hope that was useful. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you next time. Tangle myself from Rollo. You two are free to go and do whatever. I'm taking Rollo home. I got stuff to do. Rollo, we're going this way. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, dogs.